Welcome to 15 Minutes with Dad, the show where we connect, support, and empower fathers to be the backbone their families need. I'm your host, Lirec Williams, and every story, every lesson I share here is rooted in my journey as a dad and the powerful tools found in my book, Man Up From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers. It's a guide for turning pain into purpose, and you can grab your copy today on Amazon. The perfect gift for fathers this holiday season. If you're finding value in these conversations, take a moment to rate the show. Your support helps other dads like you discover this platform and join us in the mission of fatherhood empowerment. Let's continue to grow together one step at a time. Now let's dive into today's episode.
Hey, what's going on, you guys? My name is Lirec.
And it's your girl, Mariah.
And this is 15 Minutes with Dad. Today, we have a beautiful host, my lovely daughter, Mariah, who has gracefully joined us for another episode of 15 Minutes with Dad. Because guess what? I'm dad, and she's daughter. And so it's great to have somebody to have 15 minutes of conversation with me. So here we are, guys.
So sad.
It is sad. But she's promised, she swore on the valor of the covenant that she would join the podcast again and do every episode with me for the next 3 years straight, every day. That's what she said, right?
Yeah, that's yep.
Yeah. So that's what it's going to be, guys. You're going to hear a lot more from Mariah. She's very busy. She has a whole life. She's a teenager now. So, I do this thing and I love doing this thing, and I've been doing this thing quite a bit over this last year, and this is what this episode is going to be talking about. A recap of last year.
Yay.
Sounds like a game show, huh?
It does. Yeah. I was actually thinking that.
Yeah. Maybe we can make, I don't know how we can make it, but we're trying to one up each other's month. So we're going to go through 12 months and recap our life. And you may not think this is going to be interesting, but I assure you it will. I assure you it will be.
It will be. This year was really eventful. I feel like it was like more like towards the end of the year though. Like not like eventful. But like the beginning of the year, I don't really think like something like crazy eventful happened. I think it was more like just little tiny things happen. Like
yes. For you, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was. But yeah, no, it was a great year. I would say 2024 was pretty awesome. I learned a lot about myself. I did a lot more therapy this year, more consistently than I think I ever have. And it's been very helpful as I navigate familyhood, fatherhood, and parenting, and being a partner to my girlfriend, and like just really trying to navigate life. Yeah. And overall it's been great. So let's get into it. So January. How was January of last year?
I don't even remember January, to be honest. Like,
dang, this sucks. This is going to be a terrible episode. If you want to stop listening, you can now. We're starting off on a bad note.
Just skip about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
Skip up 5 minutes. Get into summer. It's going to be great. We're in the middle of winter at that point. It's pretty late.
January? What did happen in January? I'm trying to remember.
I can tell you, well, I can know that January was New Year's. So we started off the year pretty tough, pretty strong. You was like, joining New Year's resolution, doing everything good. Yeah. And then, I think January, I did a couple episodes, which was kind of like the start of everything, of like me pushing the episodes. But I'm just going into me while you think. So please just butt in whatever you figure out your life. Whatever you feel like your January is worth speaking about. My January was, I think my January was actually pretty strong, pretty dope. I really kind of solidified how I wanted to do this podcast, and I started doing like episodes right away. Had my resolution, my vision board together, so like that was what I was attacking. I think I meditated a little bit in January. It did some working out. Quickly quit that. I don't know what happened.
Within a week. Yep. Within 2.
Then February came. Yeah. So how was your January?
Yeah, I think my January mostly was just filled with basketball stuff. That's like really all I can remember.
Yeah.
Was just mostly basketball stuff.
I feel like your whole year is going to be that.
My whole year is mostly basketball stuff.
You guys already know what her side's going to be. She's just going to say basketball. And you're going to know what it is.
Yeah.
Either training, games, AAU, travel ball, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think January, like nothing really happened in January. Like,
what about friends? What about school? Did anything cool happen at school with you and your friends or life? Or
I think like that was like towards like whenever my friend group started falling apart a bit.
Ooh, that went dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I remember. Okay, now I remember.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Now we're back.
So I was having a few problems with my friend group and stuff like that. You know, there was like 4 of us, and then there was 3, and then there was 2, and then 3 came back again, and then 4 is kind of there, but not anymore. You know what I mean? 4 found their own friends.
Did you name your friends' numbers, or we're still counting? You call them 4.
Yeah,
I'm thinking Stranger Things.
11.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. I was like Stranger Things. Like what? Like what is this to Stranger Things? And I was like,
you named your friends' numbers, and you're like 4 found its own friends.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Well, that's
so that's pretty much it.
I mean, that sounds dark, but we're gonna keep on moving on. What about February? February is the month of love.
February. That was.
And Black History Month for those that.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! During February, Black History Month, our school, they always put on like a show, and the show was actually really good. Like,
yeah, I remember you telling me about that show. You had.
We went to that.
Oh yeah, we did go to. Oh, it was good. I remember I was there.
Really good, and they were talking about all the sororities.
Yeah, they had all the Divine Nines.
Yes, that was good. It was a good show. Yeah,
that was good. They had those kids were pretty funny actors.
Yeah,
that was good. I do remember that. That was definitely fun.
Yeah.
That was also the father-daughter dance that month.
Oh yeah. Too. Oh yeah, that was a father-daughter dance.
We got dressed up, went to COSI, did some, went to the father-daughter dance. We danced just a little bit, work the rest. I did have an assistant this time, which helped us do it a little bit better, but still questionable. But definitely had an assistant at this time. But I also did a live stream.
Yeah, that was good. That was
15 minutes with Dad at this event and had no audio.
Oh my gosh, yeah. We had like an audio for like maybe like 2 interviews, and then the rest
no audio, guys.
And we didn't know until I think I like was watching it on YouTube, and I was like, I can't hear it. Like I could not hear it. Like because it was like he was still interviewing people, and I was getting like kind of hungry, so I kind of just like I just left him.
I didn't even eat that day, guys.
Yeah, so I went to go eat, and I was like just watching it like while I was eating because it was in a different room, and that's when I realized there was no audio, and then I went to go tell him. But by the time it was already almost done, we were like already there. We were already for like 2 hours, and
whole live stream, no audio, guys.
No audio.
Terrible, but it was fun. I found out that I can do something. I have some new stuff that I can like do. Like I pushed myself to the limit for that one, and I was really excited because we prepped for it, and it felt different than the other times.
And your book.
Oh, shoot. I forgot.
You had a whole book. Was that in January?
That was in
February. Because I remember you were like selling your book.
I didn't release it in February. I released it in April. But I was pre-releasing it.
Oh, yeah.
I was selling it there. But we're not in that month yet.
Oh, yeah.
But I did write a book.
Yeah.
I wrote a book, and it was a pre-sale at that time, and that was actually really fun.
Yeah.
And if you have not heard, there's a book called Man Up, From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers that is on Amazon for everybody to see. If you want to go grab that book, go ahead and grab that book. But yeah, that was that. And so that was February. February was pretty fun. Month of love. March, spring break time. What do we do? Do we do anything? Do we travel anywhere?
For spring break?
Maybe not spring break. I feel like we did.
What did we do for spring break?
That's a great question. I feel like we went. Didn't we go to a cabin?
Was that for spring break?
I don't think it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, because we were there for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
it was still cold a little bit.
Yeah,
too.
that was. Oh my gosh, that was really fun.
Yeah.
We had this cabin in Hocking Hills, and it was really scary. You know, it kind of reminds you of like a haunted, a horror movie. Cabin. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so like there, like it was like and whenever like we first got there, right? Like my dad and Alma went to the store, right? And the boys, they wanted to go like hiking or like they wanted to like go through like the trees and stuff, right? So tell me why. Like I'm walking with them and we're going through the trees, right? And I'm like, you know me, I'm like really scared of like I just think of the worst in every situation. So I was like, what if there's bears here? So I'm like calling my dad. I have no service on my phone. Like we were deep in trees. Like we were like following this trail. They had a whole bunch of like markings on the tree, but I didn't know what the markings were, you know, like because I didn't see the paper like where it told us like what each marking meant. But like we were just and so. Luckily, Abraham had his phone on him, and so somehow he had service, which is weird, but he had service. So I called my dad and I asked him if there was bears. He said no, and then you said something about like there might be a poisonous snake there. Yeah, and then I was like, I was freaking out because there was leaves and stuff. Like it was like no, and then. We were like, and it was muddy too. That was another thing. It was muddy because I think it was like raining or something.
Right before we got there, yeah.
And then he said that there's also coyotes. Bro, whatever he told me there was gonna be coyotes, I was looking out. Like there was like, bro, I was so scared. And then we were like walking, right? And I thought I don't know for sure if I saw a coyote or not, but I didn't want to test it. You know, I wasn't going to go scope out the area or nothing. So as soon as I saw something that even looked like an animal, I dipped. And I just like, yep.
Oh, this excursion is done, guys.
Right. Like it was scary though. But I think it was like fun to like be with them though, and like to see like how happy they were. Like I like let them go and run. I was like, I made them race, and it was like fun though to like spend that time with them and actually go hiking and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was great. That was fun.
And then we had a hot tub there. And
we cabin in 2020. We cabin in first world country, guy. we cabin for real with bougie twists.
Yes, a bougie twist.
We go blamp. What do they call it? What do they call it? Glamping. We go glamping.
Oh, glamorous camping. Yeah. Yeah. That was fun though, and yeah.
Yeah, no, that was definitely fun.
The house was kind of weird though, because they had like the cabin was weird. It had a lot of Coke stuff, like
a lot of Coke cans and all that good stuff. It was very interesting. But yeah, it was beautiful. It was very calm. Had a really chill. I sat in the hot tub for a long time. I don't even think we watched TV that much. Like I think the only person who watched TV was Emmy, but everybody else. Yeah. We were doing games and
they had this little thing where you found like the dollars.
Oh, yeah, that was fun. I forgot what the name of the cabin is, but we need to go back. That was really fun. I like that specific one because I like where it's located. Yeah. But then our neighbors started shooting. That was actually scary.
God,
that was. Yeah. I was like, what they trying to say to us? They trying to tell us something? I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was scary. It was like multiple times too.
Yes, I was like, and they did it for a little while, but I think they were just playing with their guns.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I think country folk here in Ohio just play with their guns. Just play with their guns.
And then like, the thing is, everybody was sleeping upstairs, and I was the only person downstairs because it was like 2 stories too. And dang, guys, we really were bougie while camping. But like, yeah, everybody was like upstairs, and my room was the only one downstairs, and that was pretty scary because I was like scared someone was gonna like come through the door, and you know, like obviously my room is gonna be the first one they're gonna go to because.
Nobody's going to go and do something upstairs and have to run down, take steps.
Right,
So
like that takes so long.
Do what they can and then dip.
Exactly.
Wow. That's terrible. But that was March.
Right.
Glad you like it. 15 minutes with Dad. Here we are. 15 minutes on, and we're only on March.
Very much. April. Okay, what happened in April? Your book?
Yep. Released. Dropped my book in April, and that was a really exciting time because I never wrote a book before. And so I was officially an author. and I wrote a book, and I don't know, it was like really exciting. I don't think I talk about it enough. I forget sometimes that I actually released a book.
Wrote a book, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I can write another one, a different one, a better one, or I don't know, maybe another one. But, But yeah, that was if you haven't gotten that book, plug.
Get
Man Up: From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers, where I talk about anecdotes in my life from being a poor dad to a less poor dad, but still poor, but impactful. Less poor, but impactful father. That's what I am. And so I'll talk about that in my book and provide all these different stories and anecdotes of how I went through the experience and how I navigated my feelings and mental health. It talks about all that good stuff. So if you want to get that book, try that out. What about you? What happened for you in April?
In April, that is when dang, what did happen in April? I cannot remember the early months. April, January, February, March, April. That was springtime.
Mm-hmm. Didn't we travel somewhere? I feel like we traveled. Didn't we go to Houston for something?
In April? No, that was in June. That was at the beginning of June.
So that's not that month.
Yeah, I don't think it was really. April was, I think that was AAU stuff.
Yeah, we were preparing for spring ball.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was.
I remember spending $600. Yeah, that was it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I was going to do track. And then
yeah.
Spent $400 on track stuff, and I ended up not doing track, guys.
And then here we are. Still haven't put her foot on a track at all. She hasn't even smelled the track yet.
Nope.
Dang. But there's, so April was a pretty good month. Spring warming up. May was my birthday.
It was your birthday.
But also, that was my first time I traveled outside of the country. I went to.
Oh yeah, you went to
Cabo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, my company had a company event in Cabo. It was amazing at a resort. All you can drink for free.
For free.
But it was terrible. It was the drinks were not good. It was just sugar and water, and
that's probably why they were free.
Yeah, the only thing that really gets somebody drunk is wine, and I wasn't about to buy a bottle of wine. You had to buy that.
Oh, you had to. She buys.
But that was the only thing I think would get anybody drunk. I mean, I was drinking because I was like, oh yeah, I'm celebrating my birthday and I'm here on, a little work event, and yeah, it just never happened. I never felt drunk. I never even felt tipsy. I was just drinking water and juice and a splash of alcohol. It looked like they were pouring a lot, but what I think they did is I think they put water in it first, or they put some juice in it first, or some sugar, something. They put something in the bottles, and then they put the little top on it, and they go, and you think you're getting a lot of alcohol, but you're actually getting a watered down flavor of what it is. That's what they did. I just realized it.
That's what
I solved it.
Period.
They're scammers.
Period.
And make you pay a crap ton of money for that.
Or just water and sugar. You can make it at home.
Yeah, dang. That's what they did. I would do that.
That's smart. I was about to say, that's actually smart, though. Good way to make money. Good
you
scam.
Say, hey, you can have all you can drink. You just pay me this amount of money, and I'm going to just get you drunk. Without getting you drunk.
Without getting you. Not actually going to feel drunk, but.
Yeah, you're never going to get there. Nobody.
But they're going to keep coming back till they get that drunk, but they're never going to get that drunk, but they think they're going to get that drunk because they keep coming back.
Right. They're coming back to hopefully one day.
Yeah.
Meet their maker.
Meet their maker.
That was my May. And it was my birthday, so that was great.
You went to Houston too.
And I went to Houston. Oh yeah, and I spent some time in Houston with fam. Spent a week in Houston. I was on a long vacay that time.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
You were there for a week. So long.
Yeah, it was so long.
My May, that was the end of school.
Mm-hmm.
So that was fun.
That was out, yeah.
It was, I feel like May was just getting ready for finals. It was basketball stuff, but also getting ready for finals and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And end of school.
Yeah, what about June? June we traveled, right?
Yeah, June we went to Houston and came back. That was when I had a crazy, a whole bunch of basketball stuff every day during summer.
Oh yeah, that was wild.
every day it was something. We went to Kent State. We went to.
Oh yeah, we traveled to all these different colleges.
It was like hours to go to. Like it wasn't
that.
like we didn't even ride a bus. Like it was like
I had to drive.
Like our parents had to take us like and drive us to the places. Like
Kentucky. Didn't we go to Kentucky?
That was for actual camping. Oh, we went camping.
We went.
Was it in June or July?
July, maybe. It was July.
No,
Let's stay in June though. But June we went to Houston. Houston was fun. Houston was fun. We got to see family and all that good stuff.
Yeah, and Lexus graduate.
Oh yeah, my niece graduated, so that was fun to see her graduate. She's the first niece to graduate, first niece in our little lineage. So she graduated, so that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then basketball. Yeah. Told y'all most of her life is going to be basketball, guys.
Yes,
this episode's great. And then so July, that's when I think we did go camping in July.
Yeah,
that was fun.
Yeah,
like we went to we went to Kentucky on this farm.
We actually did camp in a tent this time.
Built a tent and slept in it.
Yes.
And they on the land they had showers and stuff, so we definitely used that.
You're right. We were still we were still on the bougie side,
slightly glamping, but it was dope. It was real. Yeah. We told ghost stories. We had campfire. We made marshmallows. Games. Do we have marshmallows? We didn't have marshmallows. We did have the marshmallows. I remember
y'all bought just marshmallows. Y'all didn't buy stuff for s'mores. Y'all bought just.
Oh yeah, we did just. Okay, yeah, no, I bought just marshmallows. Yeah, y'all sent me to the store to get some stuff, and I just.
And you thought just to buy just marshmallows. What were we gonna do with just marshmallows?
You know, every movie in Disney I've ever seen, they have marshmallows on a stick. I never see what they do with it afterwards. So I just figured people eat marshmallows off of sticks, and that was it.
That would actually be good though. I feel like that'd be yummy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Abraham, he learned how to do the actual like the fire. Oh wait, whenever we went camping, that's whenever he was like figuring out how to do the burning stuff.
Oh yeah. The first camping.
Oh yeah, and the campfire wasn't even working. Yeah, at the first camping.
And the second one, I had to really fight for our life. We had to get some extra. It was hard.
It was hard, yeah. But
I felt challenged. I felt like camping challenge.
Yeah, but we did it, and it actually lasted a long time. It was lit for a while too.
It was once we figured it out.
Yeah, we were like actually like the thing is like we were like actually in the wild. So this time I feel like I was actually a lot more scared too. Every time I'd hear a noise, I'd be like,
yeah. We woke up. Remember we woke up and went boating. We were fishing.
Oh yeah, we woke up.
We didn't catch squat. But we definitely did go fishing, and it was just fun sitting outside and fishing.
Yeah, that was really fun. We woke up at like 4 in the morning?
It was 4, yeah.
I think it was because like stuff was like dripping on us. Like that was.
Oh yeah, that woke us up.
Night? Yeah, it was the first night and stuff like.
We had our camp because we don't know how to camp. We didn't know that once it get cold, we get dew, and then the camp tent catches dew, and then water drips on us. So we were just getting wet. During while we were sleeping, and we woke up and we were just up and was like, hey, well, I guess we're up. You want to go fishing? So we went and walked the grounds to find the lake to go fishing.
We went the wrong way at first.
We did. We took a long walk. We walked for probably 25 minutes to find the right direction that we were supposed to go. We got all the way to the end, the dead end of where we shouldn't be at, and then we was like, oh, this doesn't look like anything we need.
No.
And then we had to do the whole walk again.
Yeah.
To get back where we were. But we got there and we sat on the little pew for a little bit. And then I think, did people come back in on a boat or something before we just said, let's take this boat and go out and see?
Hey, what's going on to all my dads out there? A quick pause on our fantastic journey today to share something special with you. If you've been enjoying the insight stories and dad wisdom we dive into every episode, then you're going to love this. I've poured my heart, soul, and a whole lot of dad experience into my book, Man Up, From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers. It's not just a book. It's a self-help guide. It's a companion for every dad out there looking to strengthen their bond with their kids, navigate the challenges of trauma, fatherhood, and discover new ways to find joy in the most ordinary moments. Inside, you will find stories, anecdotes about my life, practical advice, and those light bulb moments that you'll have to say, aha, so I'm not the only one. Whether you're a new dad, feeling a bit overwhelmed, or seasoned pro looking for fresh perspectives, Man Up From Our Trauma to Being Impactful Fathers is your go-to guide for all things fatherhood. And because you are a valued listener of 15 Minutes with Dad, I've got a special offer just for you. Head over to 15minuteswithdad.com/manup and use the promo code DAD15 at checkout for an exclusive listener discount. But wait, it gets even better. When you grab your copy today, you'll also get access to a special bonus chapter that's not available anywhere else. It's my way of saying thank you for being a part of our Dadtastic community. All right, let's dive back into our episode.
No, I think it was like we just didn't think any of the fish were going to be there because
because it's cold.
Yeah.
It was like the fish are not over. So let me tell y'all a story real quick. I've been in Ohio for 5 years now, and I have no earthly idea how to fish out here. I love fishing, and I've researched so much in Ohio to understand how to fish fresh water. It is not the same as saltwater. Like, I know how to find saltwater. I know how to fish for saltwater fish. Like, I can do this. Like, Texas fishing, I can do it. This Midwest fishing stuff is not the same. Mm-hmm. I have not caught a fish, a snail. I haven't even caught a rock here.
His line, every time we go fishing, his line breaks.
I got caught in the trees and when we went camping.
Yeah.
Like the first time I ever went camping, mm-hmm. I got it. Like, I threw it in the river and just caught trees on the other side of the river.
Yeah.
I was like, man,
that was funny.
I was done. So that's my story. Like, screw fishing in Ohio. I'm sure there's fish somewhere in here. I just don't know where they at. But we were in Kentucky at that time, but the water's still the same. But yeah, it was really dope. And the person that owns the grounds, they said, yeah, we just put some fresh bass in there, some catfish and all this. I was like, where the hell are they at? Because I can't.
Right.
But anyways, Mariah and I went out on a boat and we kind of just talked and was fishing and kind of did what we used to do when she was younger. We would just go fishing and not catch anything then either. Catch a few things until, sometimes she caught a lot, but then, this was one of those times we were just out there watching the sunrise and bonding and laughing and talking for hours. And I think we were out there till 12 something, something.
I think so. Yeah, we were there for a couple hours, probably 5 hours.
Yeah, we were there for a long time, just talking. It was like, you know what?
We're not getting anything. Yeah, we saw these people on like a paddle boat catching stuff too. Like they were on a paddle boat. We were over here joking how they're not going to catch anything and they're being stupid because they're moving around and stuff like that. Because we were in a canoe, but they were like in a paddle boat and they were like they caught stuff every time that they were pulling stuff out. Like they were catching stuff.
Within not even 2 minutes, they would just like throw it in there and they're paddling and moving, and then they catch something, they pull out a fish in the water, and I'm like, let's go over there. So we paddle over there to where they at, and I cast my thing over there, and we sit there for so long and nothing. I was like, bro, I'm tired of this area. Like, I don't understand how this works. Like, so yep, I don't know about fishing here in the Midwest, but we'll figure it out one day.
And then we went swimming in the lake too.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
At first, I was terrified. I was like, "Are these these fish are gonna be nibbling on my feet and stuff like that?"
They ain't nowhere to be found. They probably wouldn't know.
Right at this point,
why would you be afraid? We ain't see them.
Yeah, and the thing is, I did see, whenever we were going in, I seen them in the sun. I can see, there were so many. They were huge. They were tiny. It was, so many of them. And I was just, if I were to put my feet in, I can't see below me. The water was, it was dirty, I guess, you know what I mean? But I could not see below me. So that is what scared me, because I didn't know what was under and how deep it was. But then I saw everybody else was jumping in and all that stuff.
All the younger kids were just living their best life. You like, ain't no bitch in my blood, cuz.
Yeah, so I jumped in. After that, it was fun, and we just kept jumping in and stuff. Like even whenever we were over here canoeing and stuff like that, me and Abraham was still jumping in and stuff. So
there was a moment when I was seeing y'all play with, those strangers.
Right.
and, and just having fun, like playing and fighting in the water. Like, I really enjoy to see you being a kid, like I know you're growing up, but it brings joy to my heart to see you enjoy the present moment as a human being, as a kid, because I've watched you since you were a baby and watched you play.
Yeah.
And to see you play, I know how close to your heart that feels, and so it was really beautiful for me to watch you, not separating and like saying, oh my God, I don't like this, man. I'm out of here. But more so being so present where you're throwing kids in the water and fighting with them. And it was pretty great to watch. I was happy to see that. And really, it felt good to even have, one of those more, present moments to really just like, dang, these kids are really enjoying themselves, and even putting Tootie in the water. He won't remember
Tootie,
that at all.
Yeah. Oh my baby.
But yeah, so that was July, and it was August. School started back for you.
I had a lot of band stuff in August.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what camps and all that stuff. Yeah. Like, oh my God, those were busy times for you and me because I had to be in a lot of places and be there. So yeah, that was a really busy time. So
my
August.
phone broke in August.
Oh yeah, that was the end of that one.
Yeah, it's been how long? August, September, October, November, December. It's been 4 months. I haven't had my phone in so long, guys.
But overall, like, I think August was pretty. Yeah, August was pretty busy. I don't really remember anything amazingly great that happened in August. But September came. That was your birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday.
We went.
Turn 16, turn up.
Yeah, turn 16, Jesus. We went, what was that? Paintballing with your friends. That was fun.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got to shoot people.
Oh my God.
I was
going off. Like, you were going crazy.
I only lost the first game because I've only paintballed twice in my life, but I only lost the first game. After that, I was a stealthy, like, Black Ops character. I'm over here sliding on the ground. I was ducking down. I was shooting from random holes. I was like on the other side of the field, just pop, 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 pop. I was targeting people.
Bro was jumping during this walls, game. Doing some slides.
I did backflip off the wall and shot somebody on top of the head because they were chasing me. I said, "Yee," and I said, "You." And it was slow motion, and I was looking on top of the head, and then I just landed behind them. And pip, pip, pip. I'm joking, that didn't happen, but it could in my head. It could have happened if it was a thing. If they were running after me, I would have tried it.
Yeah,
I'm a little older now.
Executed it well, but
yeah, it was. I definitely would have hit some kind of flip. I don't know if it would have been backwards. It would have been like diagonal or something. Anyway, but that time was really fun. I really got to, bring out my inner kid and shoot kids. Some of these kids I liked, some of these kids I didn't like, and so I got to shoot the ones I didn't like and put the ones I liked on my team.
Yeah, you separated everybody into teams.
I refused to be on the kid I didn't like's team just so I can shoot them.
Yeah.
And it came down to a moment where I got to shoot this kid. He was the last person standing. And I snuck around the bend on him. And I just lit him up.
Bro,
I lit this kid up. It was great. It was fun, guys. For all the dads out there.
For all the dads.
Yeah, September was great. And then there was October, Halloween time. That was great. We went to the very expensive neighborhood.
Yeah, they had some big candies.
We got mad candy. Went crazy.
Insane.
November, Thanksgiving. What did we do?
We went to
Alma's family house. That was pretty unique.
Yeah.
Experience to spend time with their family. I remember Mariah was playing some games.
We were playing some spoons.
Yeah, spoons, and I was playing chess. We were
doing spoons, but the spoons were breaking, so we changed to straws.
Oh yeah, play straws. That was fun. To watch. Yeah. That was a scary game to listen to.
Yeah, for sure.
I was playing chess with kids. beating them all. Stroking my ego.
That's funny.
That made me feel good to beat 10-year-olds at chess over and over again all day long.
I feel like the worst part about it was that like you needed money to play the games. Like,
oh yeah,
they were like,
yeah, they real gamblers out there. They were not playing. They said, hey, because I was like, oh, I want to play. It was like, no, you got to pay money to play. I was like, oh no, I don't have it.
I don't have it.
I don't have that. I don't have that thing. I'm not gonna do that. And I don't trust my skills in any of those games. So I was like, eh. But yeah, that was fun. That was Thanksgiving, and here we are in December, doing Elf on the Shelf, and living our best life, and ready to end this year off on a high note with this beautiful time we have off, and all that good stuff. Yeah. What are you most excited about for Christmas?
Like the gift, or like
just overall, just Christmas, the Christmas day. Like, what are you excited about?
I think I'm excited to see how happy everybody is with their gifts.
Yeah.
I'm excited to feel the excitement.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
to be excited when you wake up in the morning, like, oh my God.
I feel like I'm not even going to be able to sleep. Like, I hope I'm going to be able to sleep.
I hope you're able to sleep. Shit.
I love Christmas, but like, I really hope I'm able to sleep. Because then it would kind of suck, because then I'd be tired all day. And then
I don't like the waking up at 12 a.m. thing.
Why would you wake up at 12 a.m.?
Because you know how like some people are like, oh my God. How, like, I think I used to do it when I was a kid, but then now, like, waking kids up at 12 a.m. to open up their gifts because Santa came at 12 a.m. No.
What if we do like you open one gift?
I used to count down to 12 a.m. for Christmas.
Really?
But there was some of these that I counted down and I ain't getting nothing, so it stopped happening.
That's sad.
It got dark. I'm sorry, but
that is sad. Like I feel like opening like one gift is fine, but I feel like opening all of your gifts at 12 is kind of like sad. It's like bad because you wake up, then what? And
then what? You're gonna have to go to sleep after you use them, and you ain't gonna go to sleep till 5. Sometimes we didn't go back to sleep.
Right.
Be real about it. But yeah, so we're not doing that. I gotta keep my sleep schedule. But yeah, so I'm excited to enjoy the excitement and and exchange gifts and share love, because the beautiful part about this Christmas is that we, like you said in our last episodes, like we did things leading up to this day, instead of like trying to just wait for Christmas to give the Christmas day to give us joy, but more so building up all the fun and excitement by the doing things during the season. Yeah, that's been the pinnacle of this. I'm really appreciative of Alma for her excitement for Christmas and just wanting to create these images for us to be a part of. So I'm really excited. We got videos and pictures of you guys' excitement and experience. So I'm excited for Christmas. I'm excited for that. And then I'm excited for New Year's to really lock in for me. I don't have I have crazy goals, but I have to solidify them before the end of the year. And we're going to talk about that at a later episode. So, but this was the recap of 2024. You have anything to add about 2024?
It was a good year. Hopefully it was a good year for everybody.
Yes. Great learning experience. Learned a lot about myself as a parent, as a dad. That's the same thing. As a man, I've learned a lot of new things, a lot of great things and new things about myself, and appreciation for myself, and appreciation for my family, and appreciation for you, Mariah. Yeah. Thank you for joining 15 Minutes with Dad. Again, if you've taken anything out of this episode, please share it with somebody that you like. Make sure you go to your favorite podcast streaming site and you rate us and give us a comment. And you can also, when you rate us, you allow other people to see the value of our podcast as well. So love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Y'all take care. Have a safe holidays.
And just like that, we've hit an end of another epic journey here at 15 Minutes with Dad. I'm your host, Lirec, and I am thrilled to have shared this time with you. But guess what? The conversation is far from over. Want to dive deeper into the Dadverse? Check out our website at 15minuteswithdad.com and join our vibrant community on Instagram, Discord, and TikTok for your daily dose of dad inspiration camaraderie. And here's something special. Subscribe to our newsletter at 15minuteswithdad.com for exclusive goodies and behind-the-scene peeks you won't find anywhere else. Got a burning question or a dad moment that made you proud? We're all ears. Submit your questions and share those special moments with us for a chance to be featured and shout out on our show. It's your time to shine in our dad community, so tap in with our Discord, and our server is at 15 minutes with dad. So tap in for that, engage with the community, and you will be featured on our show. Each week we would do another feature, so join in. Love today's episode. Spread the love by sharing it with a friend and leaving us a review. Let's get the word out and grow our awesome dad family, because guess what? When you give us a review and you rate our podcast, you give everybody the chance to enjoy what you've enjoyed about this podcast as well. So mark your calendars, because new episodes drop every Thursday of the week. Ready for more heartwarming stories, laughs, and dad wisdom? We can't wait to have you back. But until next time, keep being the amazing dad you are. Every day is a new adventure and every moment is special. Catch you on the next episode. Love, peace, and chicken grease.